What is going on, guys, and welcome to a new series I'm starting on my channel. This is of course the England under-21 manager career mode. So I've gone and chosen New England to do this with. Just seems a bit good with with the name New England under-21's the whole thing. First of all, let's have a look at the squad that I've chosen. I've got Angus Gunn in goal, 6'5", 20 years old. Of course, there are some players in here that are 21 in game that probably will be 22 in real life. So that I've just chosen to ignore that just for simplicity. Then we've got, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this guy's name, but centre back for Manchester United, 18 years old. Then we've got Joe Gomez from Liverpool. Left back we've got Luke Shaw, of course, probably one of the best players in this team. Right back we've got Dom Iorfa from Wolves. Dele Alli in the midfield, highest rated player, again probably one of the best. Will Hughes, centre mid from Derby. Left mid we've got, is it something like Demarai Gray or something from Leicester, I think. And then right mid, not many people have heard of him. I've never heard of him. It's called Patrick Roberts from Celtic, I think. But he is English, 19 years old. And then up front we've got this guy called Abraham. I can't remember where he's from. But of course we've got Marcus Rashford at left strike, 18 years of age. That's crazy stuff he's achieved at 18 years old. On the bench we've got Reece Oxford. This guy, I think he's called Lewis Baker. This one, it says he's at Vitesse, but I know he's played for Chelsea before. Anoma, can't remember where he's from. Grealish from Aston Villa. James Wilson from Man United, and Dom Solanke also from Chelsea. That's about as much as I want to tell you, because we've got quite a bit of squad depth going on here. There's 52 players in the club altogether, so yeah, I'm not going to even go through all these, but let's just say we've got enough players to keep us going. Onto our inbox then. Useless, right? Oh, also I've decided to put us in League One. The team that we've got is probably good enough to be a championship team, but the defence isn't looking too solid, and also a 65 rated keeper. So I thought I'd put us in League One and sim the first season, just to give the players enough time to adapt and to grow a bit, so we can have a solidified team ready for the championship. Just for anyone wondering, I've decided to take Northampton from League One down into League Two, and then I've took Morecambe out of the Football League and just put them in the MLS, I think. So we'll see. We should actually see how Morecambe again on there soon. But that would just get New England in. So if you're wondering, Morecambe fans, sorry about that one. Right, so the first thing I noticed about this career mode is the objectives are going to be a bit tricky. It says reduce player wages by £8.5 a week. May be able to get that done, I'm not too sure though. Sign one youth player. See, I need to sign youth players. The squad is 52 out of 52. I cannot get anyone else in, including youth players. So I'm not too sure about that. All the domestic stuff should be fine. But it's just stuff like you sometimes can get objectives like sign a star striker and stuff. There's no room in the team. Can't let anyone else in, or I can't afford to let anyone out either, because this is just a solid lineup that I've chose. And although there is a lot of reserves, I do want to keep them all because they are there for a reason. Right, guys, so I've decided to stick up some players off for loan. I'm trying not to sell anyone, but I just know, I've just got this feeling that in like a 1 season or 2 season time, Dele Alli and Rashford and players like that they're just going to ask to leave, simply just because they feel they're too good for the club. Quite obviously, if we're only in the championship and they're at the level that they're at. But these, I'm not going to name them all, but these are the players that I put for loan. Some are for, one player's for shorts. Most of them are for 1 year, but then some players are also for 2 years, just because their overalls are pretty low. But just in case you're wondering, if we will be getting loads of loan requesting, and I'm probably going to accept some of them, just because having about 7 players in one position, I'm not going to be able to keep rotating it enough. So I'm just going to stick them out for loan. We're only simming the first season anyway, so it's not going to be too crucial. As far as the training goes, I don't think I'm going to be too specific with it, because everyone in here has got potential. Like, everyone's got this graph next to the name, so I can't really pick and choose anyone apart from the keepers. I am going to work the keepers just because England under 21s. I think Jack Butland's only just outside of the under 21 bracket, so we couldn't choose him. But there isn't really much potential for the keepers, as bad as it sounds saying it. So I am going to train these up, but that's about it. Right guys, so this is the team that I've chosen to put out. Nothing fancy, probably actually his best XI at the moment. So as I said, I am going to be simming all the first season. It should go by quickly. I'm going to do it month by month after the transfer window. Right guys, the game finished 2-1 with I think it's Will Hughes scoring in the 82nd minute. Nothing surprising anyway. We should be winning this league. Right guys, so his next game is a EFL Cup game against Wigan. I've pretty much changed the entire squad around apart from Luke Shaw and Rashford, also Dele as well. Turns out Grealish has actually outgrown Demarai Gray, so I'm going to be starting him at left mid, probably more often now. The game finishes 1-0 with Rashford scoring in the 23rd minute. In fact, are Wigan in League One? Let me check. I'm not too sure actually. No guys, Wigan are in the Championship, so I was right in thinking that they are actually a league above us, but we've just thrashed them 1-0. Rashford. Right guys, our next game is away at Charlton, so I'm just going to simulate this. Again, I've made tons of changes just because I can, and I've pretty much got to, otherwise all players are going to have a go at me saying that they're not getting played enough. Ooh, turns out that was a 1-1 draw. Will Hughes scored again. He's been scoring quite a lot. Well, 2 actually, to be specific. But yeah, 1-1. What? I might have to actually jump in and play some of these games because we must be winning this league. I'm not sure if simulating all the games is going to get us there as well. So again, I might just have to jump in. Rochdale at home now. You may see me keeping Rashford, Ali, and Shaw on quite a bit. They have actually probably got the highest stamina because they are used to be playing first team. Rashford got 4 goals. He's on fire. Davies also gets one for them, but 4 goals from Rashford. That is insane. I'm proper worried that people are going to start trying to buy him because he probably will leave as well. He's not going to be happy in the Championship or League One, so I'm going to have to try and keep hold of him as much as I can. Got an EFL Cup game now away at Exeter. I've took Dele Alli off for this one, as well as I've kept Shaw on actually. I've took Rashford off though. I can't remember who the other left back is for us. He's about 70 rated. He's got quite a long name, but I'm not too sure he's going to get a bit of game time because Shaw's just going to be taking it all up as he scores. So proven. Right guys, it finished 2-0 with Roberts also getting a goal after that. I'm not too sure on the objectives for the EFL Cup. I'll check for it now. We don't actually have any objectives for the EFL Cup, but we do need to get to the round of 32 in the FA Cup, so I'll have a look out for that one. Bristol Rovers at home. One of the last games of the month coming up. Should win this. Rashford sent us an email saying he's a bit concerned because he wants subs, but no, he's definitely getting a game. 4 goals. 4 goals in that one game. He's definitely getting played every game. It finishes like that, 3-1 with Rashford, Baker and Harrison scoring. Gaffney also got one for them. Gunn, our keeper, we've got Gunn and some other guy, I can't remember the other guy's name. It's like Christian something. Christian Walton, that's the one. They are both increasing rapidly. There should be at least 72, I'd say, by next season, so that should be perfect. Last game of the episode here, we've got Millwall in the Czech Trade Trophy, and would you believe it or not, we've took Luke Shaw out of the team. Who's this play for? Borthwick-Jackson, that's the one. I'm pretty sure I'd rather just pronounce Shaw than Borthwick-Jackson, so I'm going to play Shaw a lot more. Let's see how we get on. So Baker scored and Jordan Ibe scored, and I've actually put Jordan Ibe out for loan. He's not, I think we've got 3 left mids, all rated 72 and he's rated like 70. So I've put him out for loan. He's not got any offers yet, so we may just keep him. Right guys, so as it goes, the 3 biggest transfers is Lukaku to Man U for 51 million. We've got Varane to Chelsea for 40 million, and then we've got Koulibaly to Arsenal for 28 million. Right guys, I just thought I'd show you on here rather than showing you every time it comes up, because it can become a bit of a hassle. Chaplin, Moore, Worrell, Lecco and Reed have all been loaned out for 2 years, so we won't be seeing them anytime soon. And also Davies and Bree have gone out for a 1-year loan. They've also improved. Some of them have already gone up in ratings. I know Davies were at 66, he's now at 67, but there's been quite a few improvements already. Obviously Ali, Shaw and Rashford are leading players by far, but towards the end of the series we should see a sort of a level. Hopefully we can get as many players above 90 overall as possible. But that's been the end of this episode, guys. Rashford's top of the league scoring at 5, and we're now sitting joint top at played for and 10 points. So I'll see you next episode.